We are joined now by one of the busiest men in broadcast sports, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, launching 3 new shows. He's here to talk about it all. Good morning, Stephen. How's it going today?
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. Tell us about these 2 docuseries on historically black colleges and universities, Black Excellence and Why Not Us. I know these are close to your heart.
Well, I'm a graduate of Winston-Salem State University, and I'm doing the in concert with Propagate Media and Confluential Films. We just want to really chronicle the history of HBCUs and speak to the excellence that emanates from respective HBCUs throughout this nation. There's 104 right now in the United States of America. There's a lot of excellence that has come from HBCUs throughout the years. From the Thurgood Marshalls to the Felicia Rashads to Michael Strahans, the Jerry Rices of the world, to Spike Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, the Taraji B. Henson, the list goes on and on and on. There's so much, not to mention the black doctors and accountants and judges and congressional figures and things of that nature. There's a lot of excellence that emanates from HBCUs. And as a guy that attended Winston-Salem State University, playing for the legendary Clarence Big House Gaines, after all he had done for me, he asked me for one thing and one thing only: to make sure that I bring as much attention to HBCUs as much as I possibly could, because there's a lot of obviously incredible talent coming out of disenfranchised communities throughout this nation. A lot of talent that attend HBCUs, and there's a lot that we have given to the United States of America in terms of our contributions. So that's one of the things that he wanted me to highlight, and I've been on a mission to do that pretty much my entire career. And as a result, we've got this docuseries that we're putting together, again in concert with Propagate Media and Confluential Films. Why Not Us is chronicling North Carolina Central University's basketball team, led by Lavelle Moten, who's one of the great coaches in the United States. His first 9 years at the school, won 4 conference titles, won 4 division titles, and considering being on Tobacco Road near Duke, near North Carolina, and achieving the success that he has achieved, obviously devoid of some of the things that they have available to them in terms of facilities, just monetary things and things of that nature. He's done a phenomenal job. So myself, in concert with Chris Paul, we wanted to highlight that as well, along with Roadside Entertainment as well. So I'm very happy with everything that I'm doing and the way things are going. And not only am I a talent, on television, but in this case, I'm an executive producer, and my production company, Mr. SAS Productions, is co-producing it in concert with ESPN in terms of Why Not Us. So it's been a busy year, but I'm incredibly proud of the things that have been transpiring.
And with the ESPN Plus show, Stephen A's world, we're just living in it. I just added that part. We're just living in it. But it's more than just a sports show. How would you describe it?
It needed. Well, listen, ESPN has the sports world covered. I mean, it's the worldwide leader. And anytime you're doing something for ESPN and it's preceded by those 4 letters, you're going to be discussing sports. But what I wanted to do was extend beyond the world of sports and sort of bring pop culture into the equation, show the lighter side of my personality, dare I say, Robin Roberts, to show that I know how to laugh, have a good time, and talk about things that extend beyond the world of sports. So, again, I'm the executive producer of that show as well, along with my production company, co-producing that with ESPN. So I'm having a ball doing it because it's a lot of laughs, and I've been blessed to have, Jamie Foxx, Steve Harvey, Snoop Dogg, Matthew McConaughey, even Brandy Clark, who we're hoping will win a Grammy this Sunday at the CMAs. All of that stuff. I've had a slew of guests and intend to have a lot more, but it's really about having fun, stepping back, showing my lighter side, having a good time, and bringing not just sports but pop culture to the equation. It's basically my show, my vision, the sports world through my lens. And ESPN has blessed me with the opportunity to do that for ESPN Plus, and I'm having an absolute ball doing it.
Well, you have a lot of fun and interesting segments on the show. One is called, one of my favorites, Baby Stephen A. We're going to play a clip of this, and after we see this clip, explain what we just watched. Just check it out.
Okay.
I dunk on you, believe that, Stephen A. Boom!
What? No, you can't. You can't dunk, baby Stephen A. You're a baby. You're like 3 feet tall. You're not dunking on anyone.
Yes, I can dunk. Yes, I can dunk. You don't know what you're talking about.
What is going on? Explain that, please.
Well, what happened is What happened is baby Stephen A is like an alter ego. He's like my mini adversary, for crying out loud. I mean, I came up with the idea years ago because somebody took my face. One of the guys on social media took my face and digitized it to the point where you put a baby face on me and altered the voice a little bit. Obviously, it's me. There's a lot of people in the United States that actually think that's a different person. That's actually me doing that and what have you. So I have an absolute ball doing it. You know, it's like it's mini me. It's like mini Stephen A.
Yeah. Hey, before you go, Stephen A. Before you go, General Hospital. How do you have time to have a recurring role as Brick on that show?
I'm always happy when I get your call. I'm not ashamed to admit this. I have been watching General Hospital for 43 years. Okay, I'm a huge fan of the show. They asked me to come on, did a couple of scenes. They loved it, and it literally asked me on the spot. The executive producer, Frank Valentini, asked me on the spot to make that character Brick a recurring role. I am a surveillance expert for the mob. Okay, there are scenes where there's actual violence that takes place. You know, I mean, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is an honor and a privilege to be a member of General Hospital, and I got a couple of scenes coming up in a couple of weeks because I just taped them last week.
So of course you did. You know what? I used to schedule my college classes around that schedule, around General Hospital.
So did I.
Yeah, right?
So did I.
We didn't even have time to ask Stephen A about being the love doctor. Oh, well. Stephen A, thanks very much. New episodes of Stephen A's World are available on ESPN Plus every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 5:30 and anytime on demand. And episode 4 of Why Not Us is available now on ESPN
He's
Plus.
still talking, you know.
I know he is.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.